Hello and welcome to another blog by me, Lawrence Grant from My Photos Forever. Today I'm just giving you a quick overview of what I've turned this flight case that I had into something a bit more useful. I did have it for my speedlights, but I've decided to change over. I had 4 speedlights laid up in here and had a couple of quantum battery power packs and things like that. But as things keep changing and flash guns keep improving and the power and whatever, particularly the battery power, the battery power, flash power seems to have just slowly become more and more redundant. And also with the Godox bringing out the AD200s, which have got lithium batteries in them and burr bulbs and power supplies and all this sort of stuff, it has made it a little bit less required to have separate power packs. Although I would, if I was on an event needed a lot of speedlight, Nikon speedlight flash, I would probably still use the battery powered. Anyway, moving on, this is what I've done. So I've got a FeiyuTech gimbal, which is in here now. So you will know it comes with a foam style box, a very lightweight. The idea is that it comes in it's not set up, it's laid into that foam package and it's dead light. But unfortunately, when you take all the parts out and you put the gimbal together, even though the gimbal's very good at setting up, particularly good at balancing now compared to say some of the other ones years ago, you can't get it back in the box. You can't get it back in the carry case. So I thought, well, when I go out, I take the gimbal and I leave it all set up, locked in position, but all set up. And I thought it's not particularly safe and secure. So I've converted this standard sort of flight case into my FeiyuTech case. So what I've got here is I've got the FeiyuTech gimbal, which is there. Okay, now that's completely unlocked at the moment, but in its unlocked position it will just basically where are we? It'll lie into here. It'll lie down into there. So I've made the cutouts for the follow-focus motor and the gimbal brackets and things, and so therefore, and if we want to put it together, as you probably know if you've got one of these gimbals, you've got the 3 access systems. So you've got lock 1 here, so you just flick that to lock it into position. So that locks that one. You've got one over here, that should lock that one, and you've got, hang on, there you go, and then you've got what have we got? We've got the other one here, so we need to lock that. So put it into lock, and there it is in position. Actually, I wouldn't want it in that position. What we would have is, yeah, it would have it in that lock position. Okay, and that one would be, let's see, yeah, that's just locked itself in position. That was really helpful, I thought. There you go, and then, okay, so that's its normal position. Actually, that's all that is, let's see, that's its normal position, isn't it? That's its normal position. So it's decided to play with me wanting to record everything as well. So that's its, whoops, that's its normal position. There you go. So it's locked in its 3 axis position, and then here there's the little tripod legs, which I've made again. I've made a recess to it, so we know that goes in there, and then those legs open up, and then we can stand that on whatever. We can put it on there. Okay, so we're in that position now. I'll just show you the other bits. So I've made a little space here for the phone holder, which usually goes on the end of here when you want to use it. This is the remote control. This is the gesture control, which although it's got the controlling buttons here to move the gimbal and everything, and the one on here, we all know that the hand gesture remote, which is removable here, is far superior. But that's for another video, because that would tell us about how the gimbal's working and everything, and really this is not about that today. So we've got that, and then we've got a spare set of batteries in here, just in case. Now I know they say the batteries which fit inside the tube last 8-10 hours. You know, you've got to halve these things. You've got to halve them in reality, haven't you? As I said before, I'm just chasing my tail when it comes to batteries. Always chasing to charge batteries, no matter how easy I try to make it for myself. So I bought another set of batteries, and they're already charged up in the charger. I've even put an Anker quick charger plug-in into the kit, because if these do go down, I can switch it on, but if these do go down, just show you there, it's coming on now. But even if these batteries are saying, what's it saying? It's saying 1 now, you know, and I've hardly used it and it's saying 1. So I don't know where it gets all this, you know, 11-hour business from, but anyway. So what I do is I whiz those batteries out, put in the new ones, and then set up the charger again. And then the other part is the very light carbon fibre pole, the extension pole, which again, you know, you can't tell the lightness, but there's nothing of that. So we've got the whole kit there. We can unscrew the tripod legs, put them back into there, and we can just fit this back up here if you want a bit more leverage, which is an ideal. So that goes into there, and that gives us a lot more leverage. So I've made a little space for it there, and again I've just put a few labels which don't seem to want to stay in position. So let's just unclick this back to the unlocked position. So that's unlocked, that's unlocked, that's unlocked, and that's unlocked. So it's all in locked position. Okay, that is how it would normally sit, and then it just goes into the case, into the recesses, and into that recess there for the knob, and I've made a little recess here for that one to go into. You can see that remote. I mean, I could take this remote off, I guess, but I've just left it as it is. So that goes in there, that sits into there, and then it's all done. And then close the case, lock it up, and basically, you know, it's pretty secure. Just put a little label on it there, so I know what it is. Because I've got quite a few of these. I use I've got about 3 of these, and the other ones I use, I wouldn't want to get it mixed up. The other ones I use for, I have an audio case, which if anyone wants to know about, let me know, and I'll do a little blog on that one. But that one has all sorts of microphones and leads and recorders and things like that in it. So I've got the audio version of this. I've got the gimbal one now, and then I've got another one which I use to keep mains, battery, mains, power supplies for the cameras. So generally all that, so I know it's a charging kit. So if I want to power up the cameras from the mains, they have all the mains AC adapters in that one. So anyway, there you have it. Been a while coming, and I should have done this ages ago, certainly last year. But you know what, you think of these things a bit later on. You know, in this particular case, I thought, you know, I haven't got a case, can't put it back in the case that it came in with, so that's gone away, and I need something a little bit more safe and secure to carry around. So this seems to have done the trick. So I hope it's been helpful, and if it has, please click the button and give me a like, because they all help to know whether you like these things or not. And if you fancy subscribing, then subscribe. I think there's a link somewhere here, and my subscribe base is increasing, so I'd like to see obviously more and more people take an interest, but for now I hope it's been enjoyable, and I'll catch you next time. Camera being on, if by looking at the tally lights, that's a pretty good sign. In fact, the tally light on the tally light on the Fuji cameras and the Ninja do help a hell of a lot. And I've also got a monitor here, which is also helping me with the framing and the setup. I'll just leave that there. That's actually wirelessly being sent, so it's a wireless transmitter kit. You sent from the main camera to here, so I can move it around without tripping over a load of wires, which wires are a main problem to me. Wires and batteries are my real bane of my life. I'm forever charging some battery or other, so I'm determined to improve the situation. In fact, I have improved it by buying some Swit batteries and getting a bit more capacitance and life from them. Anyway, okay.